Hey hoes. So, perfume mess had to take a little break because as you can hear, I don't know, all of a sudden I lost my voice today. I have not been feeling well for the last few days. And but today, and I thought I was feeling better, but all of a sudden it's my throat that's killing me. It's tough. But I got some tea right here. All right. So, what we're going to talk about today are winter essentials. Now, it's wintertime. It's cold. Now, if you live in a cold climate, you will understand the things I'm talking about. Now, if you live someplace warmer, some of these things aren't as essential for you, even though you might change up some things. But for us here, when it's cold, Chicago, New York, Minnesota, Ohio, all of us cold folks, Maine, there are certain things that come out when it's cold outside that are definitely for the winter time. So let's talk about winter essentials. Okay, so let's just talk what you need during the winter time. Now, honestly, the things I'm going to show you are strictly things that I go, oh shit, it's getting cold outside, let me pull it out. Like certain things are all year. You know how you use certain things all the time, but then there are certain things that you just know it's getting cold outside, I need to start pulling this out. Now, I'm a tea drinker all the time, right? I drink hot tea all year. I'm not really a big iced tea drinker. And if you have seen my tea collection, you know I do own a lot. But these in particular always come out, besides peppermint. Peppermint is one of those things that I do drink during the winter time. Peppermint tea, because you need that peppermint tea. But these in particular are ones that I always make sure, which reminds me, I need to re-up on, that I have these on hand. The first one is Celestial Seasonings Vitamin C Shine. This is really heavy in vitamin C. It has about 130% daily vitamin C. So I am big on a lot of vitamin C in my life because my immunities are low. I'm always trying to keep myself together, and I'm not the best. I'm not going to front. I'm not the best. But by doing these things and keeping them around, it does help me boost. But see, my dumb ass, I tend to sometimes just not do it on the daily. So I have to boost up extra when I'm sick. All right. But this is the tea, y'all. This is the tea I always make sure I have. And that's Yogi's Cold Season Tea. This tea has so much stuff in it. But what it has ginger, licorice, eucalyptus. It's got peppermint in it, cardamom, parsley, black pepper, cinnamon. It has all these things that will help you when you're not feeling well. So I drink this a lot. I drink this when I'm sick. I make big pots with this and this. I do a whole big teapot full of stuff like apples and cinnamon sticks and all kinds of stuff. But definitely has my cold season tea in it. So I drink this a lot throughout the season, right? Just always. So those are my teas for the winter time. Now, there's a few more, but those are the essentials that I have to have in my life. Speaking of essentials, let's talk supplements. Now, you got to have your multivitamins and all this stuff, but when it gets cold, you got to add on some shit. You got to add on in this type of weather. It's all kinds of viruses going around. Listen, we done had RSV over here. We ain't had COVID. Well, COVID be running around the house. All kind of stuff be going on, right? But this right here are the things that you gotta have. Now, one I'm missing, and I'm going to tell you about it last, but here's the things you gotta have. So I have my emergency gummies. These are vitamin C gummies. Now, I usually get the emergency packets too, but I've been liking the gummies because you just pop them in and chew them. I don't know, because the only thing I have a problem with is the sugar content. So I might not be doing the gummies too much longer because the gummies have quite a bit of sugar. But I don't care sometimes. You just need it. So I have that. Then, of course, you got to have some black elderberry. Got to have you some elderberry in your life to make sure that you are keeping your immune system together. So I have those. And then I also keep echinacea. Now, I honestly don't do echinacea until I feel like I'm sick. Like today, I should have been taking it all week. Well, I couldn't really eat or hold anything down, so I want to help. So today I can start taking it. So I take echinacea because echinacea is really good when you're at the onset of a cold to help break the cold. I also do, which I'm totally out of right now, so I need to go buy some. I'm gonna try to put a picture up. It's Cold Ease. Cold Ease is zinc. It's a zinc. It's like a candy form of zinc, a solid form, as opposed to doing the pill form. I like them because the thing with zinc tablets is like you're supposed to just kind of let them melt, so they melt down your throat and everything and really coat everything. So I love Coldies or one of that type of thing. So I always try to keep, I usually have those around. I just hadn't checked. Apparently I'm out, so I had to take care of that. Now let me just say this: you're gonna go out in the cold, right? You got to hit the cold at some point. I mean, it'd be a perfect world that we didn't have to, but you have to hit the cold. Now, I am in a space right now where I'm always in a car most of the time, but there was a time that I was not in a car, that I was on public transportation. So it was really important that I was bundled up correctly. And I just got this last year, but I swear, this is like, if you take public transportation, if you are out in these weather, you need this right here. This is my hat and neck set. So this right here is, can I fix it right? So this is like the little neck warmer piece, right? Really cute. I wanted it blue because my winter coat is blue. And then this is the hat. Now let me tell you the game changer on this. This is a mask. You can tell this was made post-pandemic. This is a pandemic vibe, but this is like, if you look inside, the hat has got the little furry stuff, and then it has the mask, so you can wear this out. And even if you're not trying to mask up because you worried about COVID, it's good to have your mouth covered when it's cold outside, so you don't get all that coldness in your throat and everything. So hunty, this little set I absolutely love. Now I have upstairs now my winter mittens. I am a mitten wearer, and I'll try to find a picture of them. These are, I got that, by the way, I got that on Amazon. Let me check. I think it's still available, and it's in my Amazon store. I will make sure of that though by the time you see it. So anyway, anywho, mittens. Now I know people love gloves, but I love mittens. It's something about my fingers together that are just like lovely to me. However, I used to ride, be on public transportation and stuff, so you still need to use your fingers. So I like the mitten glove combo where the fingers, your fingers are out, but you can cover them up with the mitten. I love those things. So I have a new pair of those. And now I had bought a pair before, but I didn't notice they had the thumb that was cut off too, so the top of your thumb was out. Well, that was goofy because it's not like it's part of the mitten, so then your thumb was just cold, so I couldn't wear those. But these are perfect because the thumb is covered, and then you can just, you have your hands covered, and you could just, open them up when you need your fingers. I love these things. So those are my gloves for the winter time. Now let's talk warm and cuddly and comfy and all that other stuff. We all love a good sweater. I don't know anybody who does not love some type of sweater. I just don't. Now me personally, I'm just being honest, I do love a good cashmere. Now, do I buy a lot of cashmere? When I can get it on sale, I will. Oh, my hair is itching. You see this? Okay, I can't hit myself because this ain't a weave. You don't know how y'all be doing that shit. Okay, but anyway, I love a good comfy cozy sweater, right? But I have gone one step up this year. I have gone one step up this year to the sweater comfy sets, y'all. That is my thing now. So I'm gonna put a couple of pictures up, 2 or 3 pictures up of my comfy sweater looks. Now I'm not, and I right here right now I'm talking, so I'm gonna remember which order because I'm gonna say some stuff. So now this one is my little hot mama one because it's like the sweater leggings and the little crop top. Oh, you can't tell me nothing in that. You cannot tell me a damn thing. Okay, okay. Now, these are just the black wide leg pants. I love these things. They're so comfortable. They're just so flattering. I look so cute in them, and I have been loving them. But this last look right here, this is the one that gets me all the compliments. I wear this all the time to work because I just love it. It's so comfortable. I could just throw it on. I know I'm gonna be looking cute. Just put on my little gym shoes with it. I'm comfortable. I'm comfy. I'm cozy. I got my sweater on. I'm feeling good about myself. Now I will say this. Wearing those little wide leg pants is getting cold outside, so now I gotta wear leggings underneath it. Because if I don't, everything is cold because that wind will whip up them wide legs, but they still cute and I'm still wearing them. So anyway, those are the sweater sets. I have a few more coming too because, yeah, I must be all about that that sweater set life because I love good sweater dresses. I have like, about 10 of them or so. But now I just, I don't know. The pandemic got me really into this. I'm loungy, but I needed to step up my lounge. So that was my way, is with the sweater outfits for the fall and winter. I had a plan. Okay. Now, let's get into a few things. One of the things we have to worry about during this time of year is staying moisturized. The skin needs to be moisturized because it's cold and dry out there. It is cold and it is dry out here. So during this time of year, I step up. My skincare changes from the skincare in the summertime. One of the things is my cleanser changes. The main reason why it does is because in the summertime, my skin is a little more combination because of it's here, it's humid, I sweat, it's a little more, oily. But in the wintertime, it's drier here. There's dry heat. So I need something a little more creamy. So I use creamier cleansers during this time of year. And here's a few of them that I use. Now I have some new ones I'm trying out because I bought some new cleansers. But these are like tried and true. They've been around forever. I've been having them for a few years now. Some of them longer than others. And I think I need to get some more of them. This is Kate Somerville Goat Milk, what's it called? Moisturizing cleanser. This is a really good, I'm not going to pull it out because I don't know why I smelled it. It doesn't have a scent, but it's really thick and rich, and it's very luxurious on the skin. So it's when you're using it after you're done, your skin feels really soft. It has a softness to it and like it's been hydrated. So that's that. Then I have First Aid Beauty Pure Skin Face Cleanser. This is another very gentle cleanser because during this time of year, you don't want anything to overstrip because it's cold. You don't need everything stripped off of your skin. You need to keep some of those natural oils going. So this is First Aid Beauty's Pure Skin Face Cleanser. And then this one is Innisfree Green Tea Foam Cleanser. So this is a green tea cleanser which has a green tea extract in it. It's K Beauty and everything. This is Innisfree, which is a K Beauty brand. Really just a really mild, gentle, just has your skin just feeling well cleansed but not dried out. And so that is Innisfree's Green Tea Foam Cleanser. Now, with cleansers, I change up moisturizers. And the reason why I change up moisturizers is because during the summertime, I tend toward a gel moisturizer. Because once again, my skin is a tad bit more oily. So I want something that's a little more lightweight, that will, that penetrates, that, isn't going to make me look like, my skin has been dipped in chicken fat, grease. No, we want something that has, but now it's wintertime. I need something that has a little more substance to it, that, will really be a barrier and give me that very richness that my skin needs so it won't dry out. Because the skin is so easy to dry out at this time of year. So, some of the things that I have that I use during this time.
Someone's at the front door doorbell.
That's the only time this motherfucker talks to me. I can't get it to say nothing to me. Watch this. Google, play some music. Do I say Google? Do I say Alexa? Alexa, play some music. I told you she don't talk to me. She don't talk to me. It's like, why are you here? You don't do anything for me. Okay, but anyway, let's talk about what I have. So one of the things I have is this. This is CosRx Hyaluronic Acid Intensive Cream. This is a really nice, thick, and I am not the biggest fan of CosRx, but this is a nice, thick cream for your face. Really good for wintertime. Will keep your skin. It's a nice barrier. It does penetrate really well, and just really takes good care of the skin. Now I know everybody don't like Peter Thomas Roth, but I really do like this. This is Peter Thomas Roth Mega Rich Intensive Anti-Aging Cream. So this is one of his creams right here. And I love this cream for the wintertime. It's just really nice and rich and thick and just really gets the job done. So those are some of my favorites for daytime. Because the thing is with skincare, a lot of nighttime is about the same. Because in nighttime, you can go thicker, richer because you're going to bed. Well, you need a little thicker, richer during the day. Now, another one that I've kept for years and used during the wintertime. Now, the only thing with this, it has some perfume and it's got a fragrance in it. I don't know why companies do this, but this is, I don't know how to say their name, but this is a goat milk moisturizing day cream and night cream, but it's a goat's milk one, so it's really gentle on the skin, but it's just, this is a newer one because I've had 2 of these. So this is a really gentle yet really well penetrating moisturizer that's really just really good on the skin, that is just really, it's definitely for somebody who has like a combination skin, because it'll give you that extra boost of protection and hydration, but it's not too thick and creamy and things. This is a more lightweight cream. So when I'm feeling my skin is a little more oily, I would use that. So those are. Oh, and I'm sorry, and I've been using this. Now, this one says it's a gel. This is called Collagen All-in-One Gel, but this is a really thick, not really like, it's sort of gel-like, but not really. So I use this now because, and this is by DHC, and it's something astaxanthin. I don't know what that is. Astaxanthin. But it's a collagen cream, which, of course, collagen is always good to bring back into the skin. And so, yeah, it just, it's like a really, I love it because it's kind of gel-like, but not, it's thicker than a gel, but not super cream. So it still has a lightness to it, and it does penetrate well, and it just makes my skin glow and just feels really good. So that's DHC. That's what I've been using lately. All right. Now let's just talk about the things we do on the body. The body has to be taken care of. Now I'm gonna be real with y'all. When it comes down to like body washes and stuff, they're pretty much the same. I know people are like, no, if it's, unless it's just a fragrance, then they're pretty much the same. I still use my, my Perliers, my, or my Caresses, my OGXs. Those are not going to change. It might just be like a certain fragrance of them might change, like using the coffee and coconut scrub by OGX wash and scrub, because coffee is something that I'm wearing right now, right? So those are the kind of subtle differences when it comes down to body washes. But the reality is those all stay the same. However, when it comes to my hands and my feet especially, because like my lotions and my body creams and all those, it's all about the scent at this point. They're still giving me all that extra protection. And I use Josie Marin. We're going to talk about that in a different one. But I use Josie Marin every morning. Things like that. But when it comes down to just protecting, especially my hands and my feet, y'all know the hands and feet be having it rough and tough in the winter time. The rough and tough. So here's the things that I use to keep them looking halfway decent. And let me tell you, I struggle with this, especially on my hands, because I tend toward dry patches. When the change of season, I really get dry patches. And when my body is dehydrated, I get dry patches. Once I'm hydrated again, I'm good. So my first line of defense is always water. Water, 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 water. But let's talk about the other stuff we have to do. Okay, so let's talk about feet. Now, let's just be honest. Now, we having an honest moment. You could tell the truth. Tell the truth to shame the devil. When it comes down to wintertime, I know I can slack on pedicures, because let's just be honest, we're not wearing sandals. It is wintertime in Chicago. I am in socks. I am in boots. I might be in gym shoes, but the feet is covered. The feet are covered. So you can go without a pedicure. You know, you can skip a month or whatever. Now, in the summertime, of course, you're going all the time to keep them feet looking right. You know, righteous. We want righteous feet. But in the wintertime, it's like, okay. However, we do need to do some maintenance. So one of the things that I have are these. These are these hydrating socks. These are just, you know, they're like plastic socks. They've got hydration. They've got, what do they have in a, they have body heat activated cream with shea butter, jojoba oil, and vitamin E. So you put this on, you just put it on. And then and what I do is I put it on. And sometimes I do it, and they have like where you can tape them on so they stay, because my feet aren't that big. So, you know, I take them on, but then what I do is I put socks on over them to keep them on. And you should keep them on for about at least 20 minutes and leave them on. And these help to keep your feet soft without you having to go get a pedicure. Now, I know that's not saying that you shouldn't go get a pedicure, but let's just be honest, unless your feet are going to be showing. And you single, don't be single like me. Because you know this motherfucker, yeah, whatever. I'll get to them feet when I get to the feet. Okay. But, you know, now if I'm going and I need them done, I will get the pedicure. But in the meantime, in between time, we need to keep them a little soft so they ain't just like, you know, like busted biscuits with flour down on your feet. Get you some hydrating socks. Now, because I deal with the issues with my hands and they dry out, get these. Now, I do keep moisturizing gloves, but I'm not going to show those because I tend to wear those all year. But this is the anti-aging retinol warming hand mask. And it works similar. It's a mat, you know, you put it on, leave these on your hands, wash your hands, clean your hands, and then put these on. Put this on, let it sit. How long do I usually let? About a half an hour. Just sit around with these on for half an hour. And then once I do that, take it off and just massage it in, baby. Your hands are going to feel so much better. So much better. So much better. Now, all over, we're going to have to, like, you know, get everything together, right? We're going to have to, when it comes down to, like, any lotions or whatever we're using, I tend to, and I know I'm sure you probably do too, we go a little heavier, you know. Any just straight lotions or body butters or anything, those have to have some heaviness to them because the skin needs to be protected, right? So all about the protection. So one of the things I have now, this is new, and I was like, yes, this is what it is. I didn't order this, but they gave it to me by accident. This is from Ancient Cosmetics. This is Dry Skin Double Butter. This has shea butter in it and cocoa butter. Now, like I said, the texture is a little too thick, but for me personally, but I'm still using it. Why? Because it's really actually very good. So, you know, you get it warming up in your hands and just put it all over your body, and you really do feel that softness, and it does penetrate, and it doesn't stay oily. So it penetrates really quickly, so you don't have that, oh, I gotta wait because I don't want to get any grease stains on my clothes. So this is the Dry Skin Double Butter by Ancient Cosmetics. Now, this right here, somebody turned me on to this a while ago, and I haven't used it ever since. I keep it on standby. I have it on my Amazon subscribe and save because I need it. I can't go without it. Matter of fact, I don't know what's going on. I ain't got a new one recently. But this is Aveeno Cica Balm. Now this is for really dry skin. It's a really thick, really just a nice thick, creamy, like it's some balm for your skin, like, you know, butter, but it's really thick. It's really, it really, what it does is it coats your skin and protects it from when you're outside. So it really protects your skin from outside. And so that is very, very important. Okay, very important. Now, here's the next thing. This is so funny because now everybody's talking about it, but let me just say this. If you live in the cold and you black, you know that as a mama, you have this and you put it on your kid's face. Now, I know now TikTok is talking about slugging and all that stuff, and it's big now, but let me just tell y'all, in the Black Mama book, this is a winter staple, and that is Vaseline. Now, this is the Equate brand, but this is petroleum jelly, and I like it with cocoa butter because I like the smell of cocoa butter better than petroleum jelly. But this you guys to have. Now, what we normally do is we slather it on the kid's face. It's so funny because B said she needed some, and Brandon's from North Carolina. He was like, for what? He was like, to put on their face. He was like, what? Because, of course, he lives in North Carolina. Y'all don't do that there because, you know, it ain't like 0 degrees outside all the time. But in black folks, in the Black Mama's how-to book, this is one of the things you will see a picture of a jar of Vaseline because we use them. And now I use them. I don't do the whole slugging thing because I know that's in and everything. I just cannot get myself to put no Vaseline on my face. But I do use Vaseline on my hands especially, and my feet. You know, hey, your feet is dry, throw some Vaseline on them and some socks. Overnight, your shit gonna be soft as hell. I love my little hydrating socks, but you know, in a pinch, Vaseline and socks is all you need. And so, and I keep this especially because like when my hands are extremely dry and cracking, I definitely use my Vaseline all the time. I keep it with me because that's what I'm putting on my hands because it does protect, and it helps to keep it to slow down that process. And so a lot of times what I'll do with the Vaseline is I'll do something like put on olive oil on my hands and get that on really good, and then I'll coat them with Vaseline, and I put on some moisturizing gloves. Oh baby, my hands are better off in the morning. So Vaseline, you know, Vaseline was getting a bad rap for a long time. Now all of a sudden people love it because they're talking about it on TikTok. But in the Black Mama handbook, we ain't never let go of no damn Vaseline. That's as multi-purpose as the red sponge. And y'all know that the red sponge is multi-motherfucking purpose. Okay. So that is all for my wintertime essentials that I wanted to share with you all. Ooh, y'all, I forgot about the lips. Let me just throw this in right quick. Now, of course, you should be doing these type of things all year. But, you know, it's really important that you get you a nice lip sleeping mask. And why not go with the original Laneige lip sleeping mask? I do use that. Now, here's something that I use a lot, but you got to keep this cool. This is Hemp's Sugarcane and Papaya Exfoliating Lip Scrub. Love this stuff. It really does have when you put it on, you can feel the sugar crystals, and you know, you just kind of like, you don't even have to do a lot. You could just like roll it on your lips and it's going to exfoliate. Another thing I do have is this, and this is like an exfoliator, but this is okay, honestly, but real talk, an old soft toothbrush is the best thing you can use to exfoliate your lips. And you listen, put this Vaseline on them lips. and an old toothbrush. See what I'm saying? Vaseline, multi-purpose. It does it all. It does it all in the Black Mama Handbook. Okay, so let me throw that in. All right, now I'm done. I know I could have more, but these are the ones that I thought, these are the ones I really wanted to share with y'all. You know, get y'all some hookups on some stuff and talk about them. And I'm just talking my damn head off. Okay, so let me just end this now. Thank you all, Host Squad, for watching. I appreciate you as always. It's your Lulu. Be bold, be brave, be fearless, be free. Talk to you later.